la la la. It's the way I be moving in these streets like, yeah. Ooh la la la. Anyway, man, you know how shit go, man. Another day, another dollar. Oh, is it the same nightmares? Feel me? Said another day, another dollar. Oh, is it the same nightmare? When you see this scene, that means I'm going home. You feel me? Mr. No Sleep out here. They be waking me up in my sleep. They try to drive me crazy, literally. But it's all good, man. When the hardest part about you is mental, it's very hard to defeat you. Let it pass. Feel me? This morning, I couldn't even record. I decided to just go straight to work, relax a little bit. Now we off. You feel me? 10 hours, light, no sleep. Feel me? Team no sleep over here, man. For real, man. Let it pass. I got the thing about my life is that the harder I fight, the more people look for me for inspiration. And they're inspired by the things that I do. You feel me? I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. And the thing about the people that look for me for inspiration is that they always think I'm Superman. They think that I'm not supposed to complain and shit like that. The thing when people looking for you for inspiration is that, just like the great ones, some days you're gonna have bad days, man. You gotta show these niggas that you're human. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta look for yourself for inspiration, but when you have people relying on you, any little thing that you do, they're gonna be your hardest critic. It's not that they hate you. It's just that they're looking at you for inspiration. So if you don't do something right that they can vicariously live through you, they see it as a disappointment. Although they criticize it themselves, they seen themselves through you, so they become very critical of you. And I'm like, yo, I'm human, my nigga, you feel me? I'm bound to make mistakes, you feel me? I'm gonna do some things that you're not gonna like. You feel me? I'm just like you feel me? But they be your hardest critic and shit like that. You can work for 10 hours straight, it wouldn't be enough. The last 5 minutes, you feel me? Like today, niggas just standing around looking at your boy. I don't mind that. That happens all the time. It do. And some people that just want to stop you from working. You feel me? They just hate you.
For everyone's safety, please keep backpacks, bags, carts, strollers, and other belongings out of the aisles.
Let it pass.
A clear path.
It's
is
a safe path. We already did that. I don't need no topics today. I'm just talking. And the thing about people looking at you for inspiration, you also have some people who want you to do bad, and that's inspiring to them that they're doing something right. And they are also living vicariously through you. And those people tend to just, tend to watch you the most. They watch you. They watch me very much so. Waiting on the opportunity to attack and shit like that, which they do more often than not. They do that shit like every second and shit like that. You feel me? And when you set boundaries and you complain and everything else like that, both sides look at you and discuss. But it's all good. That's not the topic of the day. I just had to throw that out there. What's today's day? Today's the 8th. That's a fact. Today's March 8th, 2020. That's the third time that nigga passed by me. You feel me? It be like that sometimes. You gotta keep record of these niggas. Same sweater. Same helmet. niggas be stalking me, man. They be stalking me. They can't get enough of me. I couldn't hate somebody and watch somebody for that long. That would make me sick too. That would make me hate the person more. I couldn't hate somebody and watch them for that long. The only thing I'm gonna do is just express my frustration towards that person. You feel me? And that's what these niggas do, man. They be frustrated. You feel me? You know what I mean? It's all good, man, you know. It is all good. You just gotta fight through it. And that's what we do best. We fight through it. They draw their strength from me like a well. Like well wishes. They draw their strength from me, whether good or bad. I don't like both sides, honestly. Because no man is supposed to go through the things that I go through, you feel me? I'm just saying, though. No man. I don't care who you are. No man is supposed to go through the things that I go through. So I couldn't even if the person was doing good, I'd be happy for that person. And that's that. But I'm not going to draw my strength from that person because it's like, it's fucked up. But there's some people who watch you, they're inspired by the things that you do, but don't criticize you that much. You feel me? They just watch from far. What time is it? 34? Yeah, that's not my bus. I got probably like a few more minutes, hopefully, God's willing. I decided to start taking the bus more often, spend less money. You feel me? Once again, they got me at jury duty. It seems like I'm going to jury duty every other year now. It's like, God damn, nigga, can I live? Why the fuck they keep picking me? You feel me? I'm going for a criminal record next, cause so they don't have to pick me. They don't pick criminals. They be picking people who have clean records and shit. And I seem to be the only person they keep picking over and over. This is like my 4th time doing that shit. In my life, my nigga, most people haven't even been selected a day in their life. I keep getting selected every fucking time. Fucking up my money, cause my job, most of my job has not paid for that. They don't pay for that shit. They're supposed to select you, I guess, every 7 years or every 6 years. For sure they select me. Like, my name is just up there. Like, I don't know what it is about my name. They always pick me. I'm like, yo, god damn, my nigga. It's gonna be like my 5th one. Now I ain't turned 40 yet. Nigga ain't even 40, my nigga. I'm claiming 40, but I'm not even 40. I got a few more years to go to get to 40. I've been claiming 40 for like the past 4 years. I'm like, yo, might as well. Once you cross that 30, nigga, you 40. But it's like, god damn, every fucking time they pick me. I'm like, yo, what is it about me that y'all keep picking me? I don't like it, my nigga. I don't like it. I mean, the experience is nice to know that, but it's like, you know, when you don't get paid for that shit, it's like, man, what kind of service we putting in? I can't be doing service like that, you feel me? They don't pay you much. That shit don't equal up to the things that you do. The last time I did that shit, I didn't even receive my check. They stole my shit, you feel me? I didn't receive my check. You feel me? I didn't. On God, I didn't. You feel me? I ain't received my check. I don't like doing that shit, my nigga. But it's all good, man. Are they stealing money from you, try to steal sleep from you, trying to steal your joy? They always try to steal something from me. When you're doing too good, then next thing you know, they're calling you for jury duty. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? But I just got off, you know. I had to jog, always. Jog to work, jog from work. I don't do it often, but in a week, approximately, I've been doing this for, there we go. 5 months, like 5 months strong now. I've been jogging. Yeah, of course, on my days off, I don't jog. I only get 1 day off of work. I don't jog at all. What else? Yeah, I don't jog on my day off. Some days I don't jog back. I just take an Uber, but I always jog to work, unless I take an Uber. But out of the week, maybe on average, probably 5 times. You feel me? That's at least 5 days. Solid. Just solid, you feel me? Just trying to keep in shape. I'm an old man. I'm trying to keep up. Know what I mean? You said jogging, I ain't say running. You know, it's regular shit. Know what I mean? Enjoy the time type shit. It's enjoyable. Some days, the hardest part, I told y'all niggas, is just wanting to do it, pushing yourself to do it. But when you're doing it, it's like, I'm doing it now, so why not? You feel me? That's when you push yourself a little harder. You grow your wings like that. That's how you grow your wings, man. You feel me? Even when I don't sleep, I still do it. Yeah. Even with a little bit of sleep, I still go and do it like, keep going. So I'm telling myself, words of inspiration, that's all I can give myself. And that's more than enough, you feel me? I just keep going. He's just mad, he's fat. Feel me? And that's all we do, man, you feel me? Then on our way back home, just to do it again. Just to do it again. Yeah, I don't want to break my rhythm of it neither. All these hating ass niggas want to kick your legs and shit, make you tired, warn you out. Feel me? But that's not an excuse. You can't have no excuses when you're doing this shit. You feel me? I know I said this before. Bob Marley said it best, man. He said the people that's trying to kill me and hurt me, they don't take no breaks. So I can't take a break. And he went out on stage and performed when he was sick. You feel me? So sometimes you gotta be your biggest inspiration. You gotta push yourself. You feel me? You can't wait on somebody else to push you. You gotta make sure that you push yourself. You gotta make sure that you do the things that you need to do, regardless of what they do to you. It's not gonna matter what they do to you. They have to do these things to you. Why? Because this is who they are. If they didn't have to do it, they wouldn't do it. You feel me? It's plain and simple.
See something.
Say something.
Text something. Report unattended.
In New York City, you see something, you say
and
something.
Suspicious
These
activity.
niggas said text
to
something.
Omnitrans Security via text at 919-368-7711.
Yeah. You feel me? You gotta be your biggest inspiration. Even with the noise going on and everything else, you have to learn how to push yourself forward. Feel me? I know sometimes it's hard to get out of bed, but sometimes you just gotta push. You have to get in a rhythm. It's like a flow of river. It's also like telling the truth sometimes too, you feel me? You just gotta learn how to push through, you feel me? I just came from 7-Eleven. The nigga it's just one cashier and the other guy was just taking long. I had to put the shit down. I couldn't throw the coffee away. You feel me? Because it's not like you could pour the coffee back in the coffee pot. So I put the bananas down and I walked out the store with the coffee, but I poured the coffee out. You feel me? I did. I felt kind of bad, but it's like, yo, what am I supposed to do with this shit? Like, I already put it in a cup. I can't leave it like that. So, you feel me? But sometimes you just gotta push through. You gotta push through, man. You just gotta push. You gotta find the will to make sure your wheels are tending. You feel me? And I know it's about consistency and everything else like that, but before you do something consistency, you have to get a rhythm of it. You feel me? You have to get a rhythm. It's like pushing a dead car. You push it down, and you keep pushing it. Then the wheel start rolling. You feel me? Once the wheel start rolling, you got a rhythm. Now you can keep going. You feel me? And that's how it works sometimes. You got to keep pushing yourself to the point where it becomes part of your habit. And this is how bad habits pick up. You feel me? That's the same thing with good habits. It's even much harder because sometimes you just got to push through. You got to push yourself. And nobody else going to push it for you. You feel me? My bus ain't come yet. It's all good. It be like that sometimes. You just got to push through. It's not like I get sleep anyway, so it doesn't matter what time I get home. It really don't. You feel me? So you just got to push. You just got to push yourself through. You feel me? Once you keep pushing yourself through and once you keep resisting the tiredness of it all, you feel me? This is when you get a rhythm and it becomes second nature to you. When you're in the second nature mode, that's when everything else is like that. Then you add more to it. You add more to it, make it harder for you so you can motivate yourself and interest yourself when you push it forward. You feel me? Let it pass. Yeah, nigga, it seems like people with tinted windows seems to be the ignorance. It's almost like narcissistic, you know what I mean? You can't really see them, so they tend to be the ones that always do the most outrageous thing because it's like they get away with it because, you know, it's like a covering of the face. So anything that can operate in darkness will always act stupid because there's no consequences, there's no responsibility, there's no ownership to what you're doing. It's like I cannot be seen, so I can get away with it. So you tend to do that more often. You feel me? You gotta treat yourself like a tinted window sometimes. You feel me? You have to be in that mood to push yourself so much that you can't even see that it's work. You feel me? You just doing it, and you're not taking the responsibility of being tired. Oh, it's too hard. Oh, I can't go. Oh, I'm too tired. Nah, you gotta eliminate all that. You feel me? You eliminate all that like a tinted window. You feel me? You block out the hate. You block out unnecessary light. And you just keep pushing yourself through. And that's how you gotta do. You just gotta be the one that motivates yourself to do it. And that's what I do the best. You feel me? I motivate myself. You feel me? I told you the hardest part is doing that. The consistency is the easiest. You feel me? Because now you have a rolling going. People be like, be consistent, be consistent. And that's the greatest advice a person can give you. But before you get to that consistency, it's about the pushing through on things. It's about the breakthrough. You gotta imagine running through a glass that you gotta break through. Yeah, like, you feel me? You break through and it's a free fall. And this is how you become great sometimes, or close to being great. Then you add on, like I said, you add a little bit more just to keep yourself motivated.
We all deserve a pleasant ride and place to sit.
We all deserve a pleasant ride and a place.
Use profanity
on buses and platforms. Anyway, so once you add more to it, you re-motivate yourself. Because one thing about consistency, it becomes tiring. It becomes worn out. And then you get tired of doing it. You become bored to it. So in order to keep the wheels rolling, you have to add more stuff to your plate so that it becomes that much harder for you. You got to make it harder yourself. You feel me? So if you running like myself, I could use myself as an example. Let it pass. So if you running it, if you start jogging, or sometimes you could be writing a book and everything else like that. Whatever you do to keep your wheels rolling, you feel me? When you start doing these things, I push myself a little more miles. I'll be like, you know what? Instead of stopping here, I'm gonna make sure I stop on this stop. And that's what I started doing. When I first started out, I didn't run the distance that I was running. I was like, this is insane. Even when I was riding the bus during that distance, I knew I was gonna run that distance. Then I'm like, yo, that's insane. That's a long ass run. But when I did it consistently for a while, I knew I can do it because I have already done it. Now, I just push myself a little more mile. Just push yourself a little more. Give yourself time too. Of course, you gotta be patient with yourself. This shit don't happen overnight. And this is what motivates me to the point where you become excited and wanting to do it. You look forward to doing it. You feel me? Things that people will consider hard doesn't become hard anymore. Things that you're old, let it pass. Very good. Things that your old self will consider hard does not become hard anymore. You tend to. This is when you add more to your stage. You move the goalpost. You see, some people make an excuse and move the goalpost. They be like, complete this task. Then they be like, we gonna move the goalpost. Then they move the goalpost. They keep kicking the can down the road. Well, that's what you gotta do. You gotta kick the can down the road. You feel me? You gotta kick that can down the road, and you gotta make it hard on yourself. Like right now, they think that they making it hard on me, but I take it as a positive thing. I be like, all right, cool. The harder you make it for me, the stronger I become. And that's just how I think about things. I always gotta look at the positivity, even when things are wrong. I always do. You feel me? That's just how I look at it. I think that's the most healthiest thing you can do for yourself. You feel me? If you can't eat healthy food, you need to eat healthy habits. You need to make your life a little more tougher so you can just push yourself a little. Push yourself. If you're a writer or if you're a person building a business, you put more hours in. You're an Uber driver, you put more hours in. You push yourself to the limit, to the point where it just becomes something. It becomes the bicycle that these niggas be riding around trying to make fun of you. You see, they've been riding so they can ride for miles now. That's how you do with your habit too. And this is how you create strong habits where even when people attack you, people on the outside looking in are looking at you for inspiration because they're like, damn, how does this person keep doing it? And I'm like, yo, you can't. It's not something that you wake up and do. This is something that you have to wake up and do every day. It can't just be one time. You have to do it every day to create a strong core, create a strong habit. You feel me? Your response to things will be that much, tougher. And it's a work in progress every time. I'm weak in certain areas, so you know what I mean. I say that I am weak in certain areas. Things do irritate me easily. You feel me? This is something that I gotta work on. Feel me? So it's like I'm working on this shit right now. I'm working on this right now to create a stronger habit of respond for myself. Because the stronger you feel, the better you become in responding to things. You can't just practice spirituality without you being physically happy with yourself or having a physical aspect of you that you can actually fall back on a little bit. You got to have a strong foundation. This is my bus right here. I'm going to holler at y'all later. You already know, man.